Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming out here. It's midday money. Saturday, the 27th of July. Welcome on into the show. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, win the free picks. Sean Higgs YouTubes. There's two channels. Listen, I say all the time, do both. Sean Higgs, sometimes I roll out some baseball cards. We also got the little previews coming up for college football, soon to be NFL. Hall of Fame game on Thursday. Told you way back, FanDuel, total at 40. It's 33. I can't help you. No Princess Leia earmuffs today from Mr. Numbers. Sorry, Mr. Numbers. No Princess Leia muffs today. Promo code midday for the premium stuff on the Winning Free Pick channel. Nice little run overall. The video, 2-2 yesterday plus $65 here. San Diego big doggy winner. Yankee over. Braves didn't cash. Jays run line didn't get there. Props 3-3. No, excuse me. Props yesterday 3-5 minus 65. Rafaela, Devers, O'Neill, low cash. Duran and Soto, no thank you. Two Kansas City guys. Nothing out of them in their 6-run outburst. Premiums, listen, hey, 10-1 run. I don't know, that's 91%. 70% run last 30, 21-9. Not too shabby. I'm currently number one now on one of the sites. Still number two on another, but nice baseball season. Not complaining being up 3,500, 3,800, 3,400, depending on where you're at. Almost 3,900 in one. We'll take it. We will take it. We'll take it. Twitter, the X, Mr. Sean Higgs, come give me a follow. I'll tweet out the picks there. That's what we do. We tweet them out. And, of course, after the fact, if you want to listen, we got the YouTube channels, but also in podcast form. Wherever you listen to podcasts, iHeart, Pandora, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Google Play, Apple Play, wherever. I don't know if they're all called, all these music podcast joints, but type in Midday Money. You get Midday Money. You get look headlines. You'll get the previews for the conferences and stuff like that, whether it be regular season, college and NFL football, or the NCAA tournament. We do the conference breakdown there for conference tournament weeks. Let's get the plays up here in the chat for everybody. I know you're patiently waiting for that. Be sure to hit the poll questions if you're interested in answering questions. If you'd like to take a survey, sir. They're in the chat. They're now on the screen. 133 and 142 plus 115. We're heading to Philadelphia. Can you get the job done, Philly? Loser last night. We'll go run line today. I'll take a stab because this is really just faded Carlos Carrasco. And this is why Cleveland's got the problem, because you got Carrasco, Allen, you got guys with these crazy ERAs. When you're hitting the ball well, that's fine. You get that early, nice little run. Then reality sets in. You realize, hey, it's going to be hard to win games. You got to score 8 runs every game when 3/5 of our staff gives up 6 piece. So we're going to go run line here, plus 135. Youngster Phillips for Philly. Team total over 4.5, minus 120. And, of course, going back on the Boston Red Sox. Nice win yesterday there. We had Boston was winning the premiums yesterday, plus 116. So we're happy about that. We also, just real fast, San Diego Padres plus 180, Kansas City Royals plus 140 run line were our 3-0 sweep of the board yesterday. Dave, I don't even know. How did Calgary do? Was that under 51.5? Did he cash that? Player props 141 and 204. Again, 3-5 minus $65 yesterday, but still we're plus 3,735. And we're back in Philly. Bomb. I like this kid. I've said that before. Plus 135. Marsh. Oh, the Angels could use a center fielder. Plus 195. Real Amudo 135. Stott a 185. Thought about throwing in a Trey Turner run prop minus 140. Then I'm like, 140. That's not what you do. Sean, what are you doing? No. No. So we just stick with the plus money ribbies. And that's about it. Oh, I got to get. I love myself some Mr. Numbers. And he's a character, all right. He has character. I don't. He tweeted out my run last night, and I'm like, oh, gee, thanks for the kiss of death. I think it's 10-0 last 10, 26-4 last 30 or something he posted. I don't know what it was. I was like, well, here comes the kiss of death for Mr. Numbers. And then he's like, I like this, I appreciate him because he watches every second. And thank you. Not just him, I like all you people who listen every, the shows come in and say hello, but the dedication for Mr. I got to see him when I'm at the fan cave in AC. The man is, I don't know what he is. I got to see him. Michael B's in the house. What do you say? Winning night. Should have been better off, less than winners off the card, but my guy Fitzgerald needed total base of Ribby. 2 for 4, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. It might be the hottest hitter in baseball, period. No number, but ribbies both games. He didn't have the ribby. Is this for today's doubleheader? Okay, I was say, wait a second. They got no numbers up, but today they got the doubleheader versus Colorado. Yeah, the guy's on fire. As much as like you talk about like when winning some game, leaving games off, Mike, I've left games off, and I'm on a crazy run. But it's okay because this is still and I came in today. I got 4 games up on the sites. But it's like I said, man, we saw Eflin get dealt yesterday from Tampa. Is that going to like kickstart trades all over the joint? It's all right leaving a couple off. It happens. You won't remember the losers. You sure as heck remember every winner you don't bet though. Saptier's got the good afternoon. We got what is this? Is this like the hey? That's the old surfer dude sign. He's got them all, Gio. 1A 33% boost on MGM last night, running Rangers team total over 3.5 plus 106 with that. Texas on the road. Where are they at, Texas? Toronto. Gaussman. When are they trading this cat? When are they trading this guy? There is the Winning Free Pick YouTube channel. Facebook, our guy Davis checking in with a like already. And there you go. ACC and AAC posted Big 10, Big 12 coming next on the Sean Higgs channel. Running back KC run line. Why not? 2024 ACA champs. Yeah, I wish. No 2024. I don't. If everything goes right, can they get there, Jess? I just don't. It's tough trusting the coach. Not like the over 9.5, right? I mean, they should win. I mean, you got Florida, who's projected for 4.5 wins on your schedule. You got Florida State. You got them at home. I mean, it's a winnable schedule. I think their tough game is going to be at Louisville. I think Louisville's a tough little spot for them. I think it's after Virginia Tech and before Florida State or Clemson are on those spots. They got the quarterback. They got the running back they brought in the portal. Again, the coach. It's a bad coach. Gio says catch the Padres run line plus 242 yesterday. Wow. I thought I was like going plus 180. Reverse run line, Gio? All right. I don't hate it today versus Kramer. Don't hate it. 158. Worth a shot. Mets money line got the last 108 last night. The rest of the market was 120 or worse. McGill versus Schwellenbach. Here's the thing with the Braves. They choke one away on Thursday. They could have won. They don't have the bats to compete in a 10-run slugfest. And could today be another one like that where they need a bunch of runs? And it's tough because you look at the lineup, you think they should be able to hit. Get 7, 8, 9 runs against a mediocre pitcher. Brio. Llama. There's the llama. We got the llamas. The llama's in the house back there. There you go. I just don't have the llama hanging. I got Johnny Drama hanging in the background. Although you see the llamas here. You see them over here. We got a double llama by my name. Michael Lee says, UFC today. Bobby Green, moneyline minus 110. Parsons, decision 250. Aspinall, round 1 or 2, minus 110. Rodriguez, moneyline 125. The UFC. There you go, folks. Over 7.5 Giants. Is this game 1 or game 2, Davis? Is this you in against Snell in game 1? Because honestly, Snell has actually pitched better now. He's back to the, I think, Cy Young Snell, but it's not early season Snell. He's in a little groove. This is the kind of guy I am half the year Snell. I would say Snell run line, even money in that game. Michael B. Reds money line. Abbott on the hill there versus the Rays. I get it. They're, listen, trade Orozarena in the middle of the night. They trade Eflin. How's the team feeling today? Now, lost in 10 last night. Are they bouncing back? Gooseman over 2.5 runs. Yes. Astros double result. First and full game. Fading the Dodgers anytime their dog is now 1-7. Makes sense. Because everyone's like, oh, you got to take them. They're a dog. They're the best team. Right? People still think the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. Because of their preseason hype, Mike. Justin Robleski. I don't know. Blanco's a guy who's been doing it right out of the blue. You think you get a little regression. 150. That's what they think of the Dodgers right now. Wow. Lauren in the house. I like Phillies run line over as well. Stroh's run line, Reds run line. I don't like them all. Get the broom out, Lauren, for your sweep. Like I know everyone's a big bets, nothing like you, I'm sure, but you support a family doing this, was incredibly. But I remember those crazy losers more than the big ones. Like I said, the most people are like, oh man, I like this game, right? Everybody's like, oh, I should have had that. I liked it. Well, how many losers did you like you didn't put in? Not you, Mike. I'm just saying in general. The brain is wired that way. It says, by the way, if you didn't tell everyone, make the announcement. Higgs is officially number 1 ham capper. Yes, yeah, I'm number 1 on a couple sites, Jesse. I am. And the one site, I tweet out the one because we've talked about this. You're no longer on there. You went to another joint. But, like, you get an email. I am never in an email. Not when I'm number 1 in NFL. Not when I'm number 1 in baseball. Like, how don't you have an up-to-date thing for who's number 1 last week? Like, come on. Whatever. What am I going to do? Nice. USA -1 at 2 o'clock. What is this for? USA is -1 in basketball? Because they're terrible. Japan -134. Is this got to be a money line play here? Listen, I'm not watching Olympics. They had a giant, big blue, gay Smurf in drag last night on a cake. Like, really? What's that freak show? I'm not going to watch. I was watching the Olympics anyway. Michael B. Is it true that Patty the Batty almost pulled out a fight because he was sad? Who? Oh, he's asking Michael. Michael wouldn't know that. Inter Milan. I guess we got some soccer here. -188. You know that's out of my range. Patty the Batty's going to box Jake Paul. I need Michael B. We need Michael B for the Patty the Batty. Giants doubleheader. They're making his first 5 run lines. Running back Snell and Birdsong with Giants bullpen is bad. 9-0 last time versus Colorado and San Fran. Still do not trust them full game. For this, though, I would go Snell. If you want to do a full game, I'd say Snell run line. I think they could score runs. He's going to go a little deeper. He's not going to be a 5-8, and he'll go his 6 or 7. Can I get it? At least it's game 1 with him on the hill. Mike, like the bullpen might be a little stretched out or tired right now, but you're only going to need an inning or 2 from them after snow. Cold, we might have some rain today in the Bay Area. Not sure I would be running to an over. There you go. That is good stuff for the doubleheader, and it's a night doubleheader too. It's a 7 o'clocker, then a 10 o'clock. Well, East Coast time. East Coast time. Inter Miami. This is more soccer. 175. Davis with the huge numbers. Davis, just go. Come on, go back to the Omaha Storm Chasers minus 145, please. Michael says Patty the Betty was a hyped up fighter. I love Bobby Green. No, but the world thinks Patty is free, and trust me, he's overrated. David's in the house. Nice 5-team parlay. All moneyline: Twins, Angels, Reds, Cubs, Braves. Is that a winner yesterday or is that for today? Arsenal. Plus 125. Is this a typo between your minus 175 and your 188s? A plus 125 from Davis. Like says, sorry, I thought you were telling me that he almost pulled out of the fight because he was sad. I don't know. I would be shocked. He's a weird guy. I don't know anything about the UFC, MMA, soccer. No, thank you. I'll stick to my baseball, football, basketball. Baseball today. We're big on Philly. Obviously, we're low on Carrasco. Phillies run line plus 135. Team total over 4.5. The Red Sox, and then prop-wise, Ribbies. Bottom 135, Marsh 195, Real Muda 135, and Stott a 185 piece. Winning's in the house, my guy. How you been? We're hitting everything today, feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm having a good little stretch overall. Anytime, Jay, you know me. Like we put something out, I think we're going undefeated. Right? It's a win. We're going 3-0 in the sides. We're going 4-0 in props, whatever the case may be. We have 3 games, we're going 3-0. We have 7 games, we're going 7-0. Why do you think you're going to win every game? That's why I like to say bet and forget it. Like, you watch a game? No, why? It won. Oh, lost. So, in my head, every game's a winner. Why would I even think about it? Syracuse minus 150 here. Minor League Baseball, Syracuse. Is this the AAA Mets now, Syracuse? I enjoyed when they were the Tidewater Tides back in the day. Jay says, apparently Patty the Batty almost pulled out for mental health reasons. Also had trouble making weight. He does crazy cuts, gains tons of weight when he isn't fighting, then cuts it like crazy. I don't I could lose like 30 pounds in like 2 seconds if I just cut my head off. I'd be 30 pounds lighter, probably. Maybe even more. I got a big head. Potato head. That's what Gloria K called me. Her and Dr. Ward. Dr. Ward still pops in sometimes, by the way. I think they eloped. No, we're not doing UFC, man. No, thank you. No UFC for me, Jesse. No UFC. I was going through, I don't know, somewhere I got on eBay, and I was, I don't know how I got into old like casino chips, and there was like I think a Tank Abbott from a UFC fight somewhere, whether it was at the Plaza, it had to be at the Plaza, or couldn't have been at the convention center. And it was a Tank Abbott UFC $5 chip. Michael E says, Jesse, Bobby Green is a violent fighter, talented but low IQ. Just says, go on to a couple of Patty the Batty highlights. You will surely want to bet against him. Lauren says, it's got a De La Cruz and Osuna over the bases 1.5. Which De La Cruz? Brian De La Cruz from Miami? That De La Cruz or Eli? We got a little Eli De La Cruz from the Reds. I don't hate the Osuna, Lauren. He's the best guy on the Braves right now. I mean, I was doing, Jesse knows, a little winner circle the other day with Tip and Doug, and I was like, hey, let's take Osuna here. Someone's got to get a hit. Yeah, he gets 2 walks and a run scored. He can't get over to 1.5, minus 120. If it's around those range, if it's in the 120 range here, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, I guess. Higher than that, I wouldn't do. I just jump into the Ribbies for plus money. Davis coming in here. We got an under. 14.5. Las Vegas, under 14.5. What sport is this? What is this? Pinochle? What are we playing here? Las Vegas is under 14.5. Is this baseball? Is this Las Vegas Aviators? Perhaps. Maybe it's it's got to be the Aviators because, or the Desert. Who came in and said they had a crazy over the night before, a couple days ago, Las Vegas. So maybe this is the Las Vegas Aviators minor league under. Panger, what's the play? We got plays. We got plays for you, Panger. And I'm jumping into Philly. Both feet. Run line 135. Team total over 4.5. Like the Sox again. And then a bunch of ribby props. Baum, Marsh, Real Muto, and Stott. Lauren says it's Ely De La Cruz. I know it's Ely. No one talks about Brian De La Cruz except for Pounded. That was this guy. He's like, hey, man, this guy's really good down here. Yeah, we got a bunch of cards ready for the donation bid. Brian De La Cruz. The Reds. I mean, what are the Reds doing here sitting in second to last place? You know what the crazy thing is here? Like, I still think the Cubs can win this division against Milwaukee. Because I don't think Milwaukee's a good team. I think the Cardinals should sell. I know they're not going to sell. They should sell. I'll say this every day. I'm selling. I'm getting rid of Arenado and Goldschmidt contracts. I don't care if I get nothing back. I have money next year. There's the Ely. New York Mets win the World Series. Davis with a crazy off the top rope. This is like, who used to come down with the elbow on people off the top rope? Who's that? Jimmy Superfly Snuka? Is he Jimmy Superfly snooking us with the New York Mets win the World Series? No. Marco wants to take Philly first 5 at least. Yes. And hello to you, Marco. White Sox first 5 under. Wu and Fetty. I mean, first 5, I'd go game under. I know Seattle scored runs last night for the first time ever. When's the last time went to 10 runs? It takes them 2 weeks to score 10 runs. Fetty at home has good numbers. Wu's solid. White Sox offense is blah to me. First 5. What's the first 5? I mean, it's 7.5 for the game. What's it for the first 5? 56 and 43 to the under for Seattle. 55 and 46 to the under for the White Sox on the year. Win series versus Atlanta. Oh, okay. So they're already 2-0, so they have to win one of the next 2 games. What is the juice on this to win series for them to win 1 game? I mean, this is a Mr. Number special here. And he had that the other day. But to come in when they're up 2-0 to win series, so how much you laying here? 3-1? I need the odds, Davis. They're going to be insane odds. I'm going to say no anyway. If that's the case, if you think the Mets win the series versus Atlanta, you unload today on Tyler McGill because he's only minus 115. Not unload, but you just take them today. And if they win, you collect it and you move on to Monday. If they lose, I guess you double up on Sunday against Lopez, which, I mean, I guess they could beat Lopez. If you like Peterson more. Time to start betting Snell. Yes. We said this last week we had Snell in the last game. We talked about him. So he's back off the injured list. It's June, Snell. The numbers speak for themselves. For even his Cy Young years, go back through May, but yeah, he's not that good. Then he starts getting a little better. He had a terrible run. That's what happens when you don't pitch since like September 25th of last year. You come in with no spring training, you get shelled, and you get hurt. Last 3 starts, not too bad. Here we go. We'll Snell him up. Let's go, Mr. Snell. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. 7 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs. 5 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs. His first game back off the injured list, 4 2/3, 5 hits, 3 runs. So since then, pretty good. 4 Ks, 8 Ks. The Ks have not been. I mean, he had 4, 8, and 3 in his 3 starts since his first start back, and he had 7 in that one. So the strikeouts have been up and down, 7, 3, 8, and 4. So today's start, you'd think would be a 7 strikeout performance, and 6, 7 innings. Michael B says, my concern with Patty versus Green is that it's taking place in Great Britain. Patty's English. If this goes to the judges, we could see some judge effery. That's why, listen, stay away from these things with the judges. Seattle minus 140 with the Woo on the hill against Seattle. Again, is this one like yesterday's game was a little low too with the White Sox, right? What was yesterday's line? They were +1. No, sorry. Seattle was a big favorite, Kirby. Canada first half versus Greece in basketball. That's all you, Bill. No, I can't. I don't even know who's on the Olympic team for basketball. I don't know any of the Canadians, none of the Greeks, and I just know, the Americans easy enough because it's going to be whoever's popular. So, there we go. Poundit's coming in. He's been hot. Snell over 7.5 Ks he likes. Astros team total over 4.5. Seattle under. He likes Seattle under team total 3.5 plus 115. Interesting. But Bill, that's all you on the Canadian national team. I'm more interested in college and NFL football right now. Prepping for the season, I should say. Baseball's up. Here you go. Last run down here. Phillies run line. Phillies team total over 4.5. Let's go. Smash up Carrasco because I got all the Ribby props here as well as Baum, Marshall, Muto, and Stott. Also like the Red Sox. Davis says, how about Canada for the entire game today at 2 o'clock? So, anybody looking to get down on some maple syrups? We got a first half from Bill and a full game from Davis. Canada's second most NBA players. The line looks low for them against Greece, says Michael B. Greece has Gianni. Canada's a bunch of players. Again, I can't get involved with this stuff. Nonsense. Not for me. I'll be recording Big 12 action today for them posting tomorrow on the Sean Higgs channel. That's what's up, as the kids say. Do they still say that? That's what we said when we were a kid. Yo, that's what's up. All right. I'm out of here. Sean Higgs has the college. There's 2 up. There'll be a 3rd one today, 4th one later on tonight. And you're going to do some Olympic watching. That's what somebody says here. Michael, what's he saying here? 10 of errands for runs. I can spend the rest of the day watching sports. There you go. I'll be in front of the computer all day. So later on this afternoon, I'll probably be doing some baseball cards. Nate says Philly run line. Yes, the Twinkies versus Detroit and Scooball Joe Ryan. Is it worth the 110? Stros, yes. Padres, yes. And Red Sox first 5. I say Red Sox game. Matt likes the Royals money line minus 130. I don't hate it with Lugo. And he likes the Twinkies. Again, the 110 to me, is it worth 110 going against Scooball, who's been really good? That's not worth. That's, to me, that's too fancy. Matt and Nate, because you both have the Twins in here at plus 108s, I would say do a twin run line. Like reverse it to plus 190 or something. If the Twins are going to win, they score some run, the school has a bad outing, and the Twins win 4-1 or something. 108 is not getting me all excited to take Joe Ryan. I'm going to reverse run line that puppy. Hit the like buttons on the way out. If you didn't vote in the polls, you can vote in the polls. I'll be back later on Sean Higgs. I'll be hitting send on a video pretty soon there for the Big Ten. So check that out. And it's a quiet Saturday at my household today, so I'm probably going to do some baseball cards. So enjoy if you want some cards. At X, Mr. Sean Higgs, I'll have it there, and I'll have it on the Sean Higgs YouTube. I'm out of here. Happy Saturday. Bye-bye.